Really squeaks.
Didn't bust all the way at a max to miss my shot at that twerp.
Oh dear.
Leave them alone. I think I know someone who can help. My target's last known destination is something the locals are calling the Tomb. What can you tell me?
Unfortunately, everything we know about the Tomb comes from the Republic's limited records. It appears that most of the interaction the Republic had was with the Tomb's custodial droids, and only samples were normally allowed to enter.
My intel says the Tomb's been overrun.
I can confirm that. Samples were released after Operations Group 1 and 2 forced their way inside something called Eshkar. Commander Grang is in charge of gaining re-entry to the Tomb. He'll be able to give you the current situation. However you get through, if you can reach these coordinates, contact me. I'll bring you up to speed on any discoveries.
Okay.
I'm coming along. I ain't been waiting this long for someone else to have the pleasure of killing Zale. You get me that twerp, I show you where the law hides all the contraband on this rock. Deal?
Oh dear.
Follow my lead, or I cut you loose. Got it?
Boss me around, huh? Fine. But your friend takes a hike too. In case you're thinking you can pull something.
I've got it for now, Blizz. Don't wander too far.
I hate what I've already lost. My friendly little Jawa.
I know the ninjas, so I didn't see your first few messages. Was fixing up a shared chat. Naturally, when I went to fix that, the stream broke, so I had to set it off again. But anyway,
Just all kinds of tech issues today, clearly.
Anyway, so Tommy and I quite often collaborate on Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I've also started recently streaming Weekend. It went perfectly fine, so I thought the troubles I've been having with streaming were over, but apparently not.
Ooh.
Anyway, start share chat
Right.
again. As you said, it's understandable for a shared chat not to be automatically started because it'd be a nuisance for bigger streamers.
The
but
big streamers, yeah.
It should be.
I wish that there was a setting that we could go in and turn on and be like, yes, automatically a shared chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
If the other streamers in the collab also have the auto shared chat, it should just automatically go.
Yeah, I was just about to say that it should be a setting preference for if you want on automatically or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting back in. How's this stream?
Streamer's back up. Currently, Lilith is running the Sith Warrior. I am running the Sith Bounty Hunter.
Hold up, I'm not sure what exactly is going on with my stream on YouTube. Because if it's disconnected... If it's disconnected...
This is kind of why it's like, I will just hang out here and let you try and troubleshoot some of the issues that got going on. I know some of them it's not gonna work anyway, but
Okay, my YouTube stream should be good. Yours and my current character wouldn't be friends. Big scum, huh? I'm a pure light side giant knight at the moment. Anyway. Okay, there you are.
You might get along with mine. 'Cause my bounty hunters very much straddle the line. She's more a Mandalorian than an actual bounty hunter. Or at least that's how I try and play her as.
Anyway, you done here?
Yes.
Okay, so
I went ahead and pulled some runes while I was sitting here waiting. It's like now I kind of want to know what these ones mean. So I had two that jumped out, and the one that I actually pulled. All right, we're gonna go back out this way. And say, I'm sorry. I know that you don't actually do runes, the runes and like the tarot stuff yourself.
That's fine.
Or if you do, you don't actually talk about it, and that's okay.
Nah, I don't focus on that at all. Oh wait, you talk about... Wait, you talk about, in-game?
No.
Okay, well,
Physical,
I don't do rune, but...
Rune.
Okay, yeah, I do dabble in tarot.
Yeah, I have my tarot cards here, too, but they're not quite as easy to just pop open and play with as my rune bag is.
Also, I'm running for an old Republic lightsaber. Oh, cool!
Ooh. Also, why is it an unironically? Why is there no irony in that purchase? I feel like there should have the option of being like, yeah, that's an ironic purchase. Murder these guys.
Yeah, ironic purchases just seem like unnecessary expenses. It's not cheap, wow. I mean, something like that, yeah. I wouldn't want to buy it, ironically.
I mean, fair, but also, why not? Is it a combat worthy lightsaber? It's like, is it one of the combat ones, or is it just there? Is it just one of the display ones? You only show it off. We can see the boy I need to murder. He's up on that bed there. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Gotta get up there to him.
It was necessary for my happiness. Yeah, it's dueling. Cool. Yeah, it is a bit concerning how consumerism leads to this, but sometimes you do just need to make a purchase to make yourself happy, but as I said earlier, I'm trying to cut down on spending.
This is why it's called treating yourself. Alright. We get to travel to the tomb.
Ooh.
Which...
Say a home side can take hits. Ah. Nice.
Oh dear. Yeah. Alright.
So it, and I'm like,
So...
I can buy it. But do I? In a
So we
Palpatine
gotta
going,
go back.
do it.
Do it. Yes, you have your own personal Palpatine in your ear going, do it. Do it. Okay, we gotta go back down to the frontline camp. I think the only way to get to where we need to go next is through Speeder, probably? I feel like that's where it's gonna be.
Neopixels are the super bright ones that can jewel, but not as hard as baselit ones. I don't have super expensive Star Wars collectibles, so I'm really out of the loop on that topic.
I don't remember what site that I'd found that had the combat where the dueling lightsabers available for sale. But I know that my dad bought one at some point, and it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I'd love to be able to get this for myself. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun.
My inner child was the Palpatine.
And see, I've been treating myself by buying some of the old 64 games.
Oh,
and
nice.
A bunch of Tolkien books.
What Nintendo 64 games have you...
Tolkien books too.
What Nintendo 64
Banjo-Tooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking forward to being having the time to stream those.
A good one, CC Sabers.
Yeah. See, I don't remember which one my dad got it from. That's the thing. I'd had it marked at some point from somewhere. Just don't remember for sure. Ancient Transport Center.
Oh.
Cool. Oh, wait. There's a thing. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. This thing feels very sketchy. Why are we trusting this? But, you know, lower prison, outer transport. It's way up north. Unless we want to go and do the carbon gallery real quick.
Let's do the prison. First console is PlayStation 2. Might be a young among the masters. Anyway, the magma transport or... Oh wait, outer transport, I see it. Wait. So, lower prison, outer transport?
Outer.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Lower prison, outer.
Okay.
It feels very sketchy to transport like that. But, you know, it's fine. Reassemble our cells one by one, piece by piece, for technically instantaneous teleportation.
Yeah, I've been watching fair amount of Star Trek recently, and I realized Star Wars doesn't have teleportation like
No.
Star Trek does. This
No, it does not.
this looks like old technology, so this implies teleportation was once a thing in the galaxy, but then something went wrong, so it was phased out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
there you are.
it's like I can only imagine what went wrong for people to be like, no, we need to get rid of this. This needs to be shut down.
What's your favorite lightsaber design?
I'm sorry, I have a soft spot for Ahsoka's saber designs. That might just be my love of the Turgritas anyway.
Yeah, I'm quite fond of the Inquisitor lightsabers. When they're in one blade mode, they have this hilt that makes it look more like an actual saber, and when it's in two-bladed mode, it spins around, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. With some of the ethics of the Star Wars, I would not. I don't think that's a good way of saying yes or no for either one. Because you can't even say, "Oh yes," what made them put it down as, you know, an entire planet trying to be teleported to somewhere safe, and you know, we accidentally decimated the entire planet. Because they've done that for fun. Like, that's why the whole Death Star was a thing. Although it could totally be that they did that using the teleport technology. And they thought that they murdered everyone. Because it didn't go where the person expected them to go. And that whole thing just wound up being wiped out from the histories. Because there's just so much history that happens here that it's very easy for things to be lost to history, right?
But my favorite lightsaber design is Darth Vader's.
Darth Vader's very much a basic bitch. He doesn't put any thought into the elegance of the design at all. Doesn't make it look pretty or anything. It's very util pronunciation of words. I don't have it right now. Alright. I need you to come up here just to be able to activate my personal holocron. So give me a minute to make a call.
Simple but effective. Valid.
Yes. But there's no elegance in it, and that's most of Anakin's problem anyway. He has no appreciation for elegance.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Not a lack of faith, per se. I mean, he was never the one that appreciated the design and the looks of stuff. That was always Padme. You know, arguably his better half. You know? Right. So... Now we get to do a nice long run. Pretty much following
Okay,
the
snips.
road. There's a reason why all of my characters are Togruta around here, man. The only thing I don't like about Ahsoka is the fact that they always seem to mismatch the skin color to the Togruta color. The Montreals and Leku. Ooh.
Oh.
What is this?
No?
Hello?
That's not it.
Oh, it's one of these guys. No, let's not. We've already murdered
Okay.
one of them.
Das Brule Fehed an Dankwa.
I don't pull the trigger unless I have a reason to, pal.
Redhead Yadlest Hakoliti for dead. As the LP and Tisere Basamana.
To capture the breeder.
Kadem ko porte ferheng me.
If I were you, I wouldn't be satisfied with killing a few animals.
Tas men yeske fulfa de gal yestenti. Jahrosted jest, tegesh marvar.
Yeah, no, I don't want to support the Infinite Empire at all. Y'all are weirdos. I don't want to deal with you.
Okay, then. Creepy, what? Yeah, what threw me off most about him were the human eyes. I could be slightly less creepy with black eyes or something.
Yeah,
Oops.
yeah, that's basically a race that decided that biological forms were not conducive to taking over the entire galaxy. So they put themselves in machines and then wondered why they could no longer do the work that they needed to do.
Dark side, Faye is more beautiful to me, probably just because Faye is my favorite Sith ever. I also really like the Wookiee lightsaber. Not his name, but has Greenwood in the hilt. Oh yes,
Ooh.
I thought that was a very creative idea. You're referring to the youngling in the Clone Wars when Yoda was asking younglings what materials they wanted their lightsabers made out of, and the Wookiee wanted his made out of a really hard chicken wood. Yeah, that's very intriguing.
That one seems like it would be really pretty. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't like Vader as a Sith, but that's also I didn't like Anakin to begin with because he's just a whiny baby that's so dramatic and only wants to he's basically a child that never grew up. So it's like, yeah, no, I've never been a fan of Vader. That's partially the dislike for Anakin. Partially the the big child now has a reason to whine and cry, and instead of dealing with his emotions properly, he takes it out on everyone else. Because it's everyone else's fault that he lost his wife and his child.
What does
Totally
Jabba's...
not because of anything that he did.
What does Jabba's...
enabled.
What does Jabba's deals? I've actually found the wood material customization in Jedi Survivor, and I've customized my lightsaber to be made out of that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the same material that Yoda uses for his walking stick. You know, the one that they always show as him smacking people's shins with. Or maybe that's fan fiction. It could be fan fiction that I'm thinking of as him going and smacking everyone's shins with his walking stick. Okay. There's supposed to be a guy around here somewhere. Or maybe I went the wrong way. Oh, what is this thing?
Oh.
Primeval Gaudoton? That is not what I need, but that thing looks cool.
Yeah. Hello.
That almost feels like a Mandalorian thing of, oh, let's give this thing tusks and lots of spikes.
Also a Tortuga symbol.
Yay! The only thing I don't like about the Tortuga is the fact that no one can decide on how Shaak Ti actually dies. So that poor lady's been murdered in like 4 different ways that I know of.
Yeah.
Between the Clone Wars animation, both versions of Clone Wars animation, and the actual movies, and like 2 different books. That poor lady.
Hi, Red Skill. I was gonna ask, so is there a motorbike outside your house, but no, it's just Red Skill playing a sound. That's what I'm doing first.
Planets are so pretty until you get into their actual culture, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Their culture is such a shitty culture, man. Oh, hi. I don't know why, but I feel like these guys were ancestors to the Hutts at some point. That facial structure.
I can see it.
Okay, yeah, this feels like this is probably the way. What the heck are you guys?
I can kill... That's my headcam. No, in the deleted scene in Revenge of the Sith, it was Grievous who killed her, isn't it?
Yeah! Like, she's been killed by Grievous, she's been killed by the Chameleons, she's been killed by, I think, at some point, Palpatine himself. And then just... It's just kind of a what the heck, man.
Get me out though, that hussy.
Hi, Red Skill. Oh, I see the boy. I see the boy we need. We may wind up having to take out this breeder's child. And it's going to be a hopefully we only grab one and not all of them.
Seems like it was one of the 2003 animated series. Maybe it was both. I don't remember. I've seen the 2003 series and don't remember much about it, except for Grievous being so overpowered. In the last episode, they had to cripple him to justify why he was so different in Revenge of the Sith. And also having an entire story about why Anakin got a new hand, but my headcanon was either A, he wasn't wearing his glove on the wedding to be more intimate, or B, Cybernetics had improve slightly in the years between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, and I can have an upgrade.
Dude, Anakin got married before he got his hand lopped off, though, I'm pretty sure.
No, Revenge... Attack of the Clone ends with, with their wedding, and, we see Anakin hold Padme's hand with his golden more skeletal cybernetic hand, which I think but he just wasn't wearing his glove over, or he got an upgrade with something more durable.
It could be entirely that he had a temporary because of how often he fucking breaks his hand. He's not kind to the mechanics of his own hand.
Yeah, that could be enough for him. So maybe got an upgrade not just because of more durable, but because he had to.
Because he fucked it up.
Or upgrade his own hand, or maybe he upgraded just for the fun of it.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no one knows exactly how Shakti died. We just know that she's dead. And
anyway,
the various different versions of how she died is very dramatic, and oh my god, that poor woman.
Yeah, regardless of...
I almost think that all the various different iterations of Star Wars stories is a less building on the same storyline and in the same universe, and more of a showing a different multiverse universe part of it.
Anyway, regardless of how or why Anakin upgraded his hand, I think the whole storyline in the 2003 Clone Wars series was a bit overkill. Don't piss how Plo Koon died. Which one was that?
Plo Koon basically got shot by his own wolf club thing.
Oh yeah.
Shot in the back. They didn't even let him turn around.
Service is
It's very pathetic and very sad. Why he got shot in the back?
I like 2008 Clone Wars. It's a classic.
He viewed his clone as sons. But of course, just because they're basically like family to you doesn't mean that you go through and you remove the thing that could cause them harm, because no one knows what it is in their heads. Why are we clarifying that it's the pilot Jedi? Plo Koon is not just the pilot Jedi. He's also the Jedi that found Ahsoka. And one of Obi-Wan's close friends. I think he's also technically fairly close to Obi-Wan's age in comparison to the rest of the council. But I might not be remembering correctly. Yeah. Either way, for all that the Clone Wars animation series went through and told a lot of the background story and the Clone Wars itself, they also took. It feels like they also took a lot of liberties and adjusting some story, and they didn't quite match up anymore. for some of the other stuff that they had going on in the actual official stories. I'm just happy about it because it gave us Ahsoka. And we have a very quiet Lilith. So Lilith's having connection issues? Or did she just mute by accident?
Hello? Can you hear me now? Okay, yeah, sorry, I just zoned out a little. I'm good now.
Listening to me ramble? Yes! He is most definitely older. He is like older than the average person, but he is still among the youngest on the council.
My slave's expedition failed, but perhaps you could help me. There is a prisoner in your area, immensely powerful, hardened by decades of experimentations, and then left to rot. He is known only as Subject 13. He must be freed and made to serve the Empire.
This is extra story.
Intelligence conducted a thorough analysis of the prison records. There is no doubt. Whoever or whatever Subject 13 is, he won't bow to the Empire without some convincing. You've displayed your potential by probing Belsavis's unexplored depths. Now prove yourself by freeing Subject 13 and bending him to the Empire's will.
You doing this?
No. I'm trying. It's more so I'm trying to finish my story quest so I can get off and continue where you need to go as well.
Fair enough.
This looks almost like it's supposed to be a fucking volcano. It feels very fitting that they're calling this a tomb. Ooh, we've got some statues over here. Hello, Sun Gondora. Oh, these are for some fucking ancient statues. Yeah. I need to keep going around. They looked great until you got up in front of it and saw that they had weird little ice ducks on the side of it. Ahsoka. Because Ahsoka's even better spiritually than Shaak Ti as well. Shaak Ti was just the only other Togruta that was shown in roughly the same time frame as when Ahsoka was in the Jedi Order as well. The only one shown, that is. There might have been other Togruta Jedi around that we just never saw. But no, they almost always defaulted to... They almost always defaulted to more humanoid or Twi'lek.
And more appearance. Of me.
Yeah.
Definitely Ahsoka. Shaak Ti's face paint, I don't really go for that. Oh.
Yeah, Shaak Ti's face patterns is not great. Wow. Oh boy. But it's like, yeah, no, this is I like Ahsoka's face patterns more anyway. Their Montreal Leku patterns, I don't.
You know, twerp.
I don't remember there being much difference. But it also might just be a...
We could settle our differences, but not right here. I have to stop the Empire.
I'm not buying whatever it is you're selling.
We've got you outgunned. If you want to fight, I can give it to you.
I have the thought process. Hang on, I'll get back to it.
And I'll go quietly.
I try not to bite the hand that feeds me.
Can't blame a guy for trying. Fan out!
You're mine now, runt!
Take this.
You... They're actually very similar in color scheme. Honestly, they're ninja. Like, they are very similar in color scheme because they're both that kind of orangey tone. The orangey face tone with a blue and bluish purple. It's like, yes, Shock Tease is more... No? Depends on the lighting that you captured the picture in. But I've seen iterations of her being more red, an iteration of her being more orange. Just like I've seen iterations of Ahsoka being more red and more orange. They have roughly the same skin tone.
I imagine Shakti being more red and Ahsoka being more orange.
It might have just been the lighting of the various shots that I've seen, but it's like, yeah, no. I don't know. Either way, I like Ahsoka's better, but I'm also a little weird where I don't like having the different colors for Montreal's and face. Especially with the Tigritas, because it throws me off even when I see it in the game. I know in theory it's like,
So
that's
close.
the hair color, and it's like, no.
I would know who you are and how it is you came to our rescue.
I would know who you are and how you came to be in my face.
Andreas Thos, leader of Operations Group 1. You will address me as my lord. You're obviously not with the Republic. I assume the Empire was able to break through the alien filth. Have our forces been able to free the Dread Masters?
The rescue operation's still in progress.
At least you've given me a second chance. We're standing on potential reinforcements numbering in the thousands. I must see to their release. Carry on with your business, but stay out of my way.
This might be something to look up really quick, too.
Rock, Zaley boy. Got it all worked out how you're gonna go.
Aren't you gonna do something? You came here for me. What about your bounty?
Never said I had to take you alive.
No. Please, no. No!
This man is a pain in my ass. So I'm gonna let him die. As we listen to him.
I got all the fun I'm gonna out of it.
Yeah. Pardon me while I look that up. And I will open up a new one.
extreme, don't you think?
Spend 3 years in this hole and ask me again. You ain't so bad for a runt. You got style. I figured joining up with you's my best shot of getting off of this rock. What you say? I'll kill for you.
Fine, but I'll be keeping you on a short leash.
Yeah, lead the way. Let's get the stash I was talking about and blow this joint.
You think anyone ever got off to a Sith choking him? I'm sure there's someone, I'm sure. I'm sure there have been Sith who have had masochist partners.
Okay. I'm refreshing myself on what a Shakti and actually looks like in comparison to Ahsoka, but it's like, yeah, no. Still prefer Ahsoka. Shakti looks weird. It's mostly all that white space up. She has so much white on her. But yeah, no, their skin tone, their actual skin tones are very similar to each other. And also, we don't judge, Ninja. If there's some Sith that wants to choke out their partner and their partner gets off on that, there's a reason why there's a whole BDSM community. That's a thing. I promise. Okay, yes, we come out here. And the contraband container that he wants to get to is up this way. But yeah, no, I was at least remembering Shakti in general correctly. The pictures that showed up. She has a lot more white on her face in Montreal's than I thought she did. Than I was remembering.
I think she had more than I get choking.
I did not. Probably not. I can't imagine it would actually hurt more. Also, yeah, inventory check.
Intended. Be well. Do you require medical attention? Be well. Please use all products only as intended.
I'm going to accept that as it is. Oh wow, okay. Apparently that's Ancient Transport Center.
Okay. We're going to the Ancient Transport Center?
Yes. Ancient Transport Center. Away we go. If you find one, good luck. If they exist, they're either not in our current galaxy, because, you know, this is all taking place in the galaxy far, far away, or they've been in hiding for thousands of years and we've forgotten all of the high-tech shit. Which is entirely possible.
Yeah, probably just came to me on impulse.
Yeah. That, or it's a when the Jedi are doing their outreach exploration shit, they came across our planet when there were still dinosaurs and went, this is a death planet. We are never coming back here. It's like, that's entirely possible too. A death planet with no intelligent life on it at that point in time. Ah. Go around and around.
Don't mommy die, Joseph. No.
Yeah, you'll have to stick with the plain old normal Dommy Mommy. Thankfully, there's plenty of VTuber alternatives for Dommy Mommies. All you have to do is look around and decide who's Dommy Mommy enough for you. It's not like they don't exist around here, you know.
Be sure it's not that hard to learn chokehold, yeah.
I mean, they teach it in most... In most martial art classes, they will teach you how to do a chokehold. You just have to be patient enough and apparently gentle enough to not actually injure your sparring partner. So if you do that often enough, they just kind of look at you and go, no, you're a liability risk to your sparring partners. We can't have you come back. Been there, done that.
Can't throw me with space magic though. Well, if you find one strong enough, they could throw you physically.
Yeah, you said nothing about having the space magic be a requirement. Okay? You said you wanted a Sith Dommy Mommy. Or, you know, Sith or Jedi, which is... that can be sketchy as well. I'm getting shot at!
Game on
Dear Lord.
PlayStation 4,
I would not see why it would be on the PS4.
I think
it's an MMO.
But actually, I think it might have been that, or I'm thinking of something else, and if it was, I'm not sure if it still is. Impressive, some probably.
impossible, man.
PC only. Yeah.
fuck am
I
I
was
supposed to get to
probably
that?
thinking of something else then.
Okay. Is there a way to get up onto the walls then? Yes, somehow, because there's an enemy up there. So how do we get up on the walls?
Knights of the Old Republic, what you thinking of? I played a fair amount of the first game. I had a bit of a hard time getting into them. I feel like what threw me off is that the presentation made it look more like an action game, yet it's more of a CRPG. The real time with
here it is.
pause combat, I'm really tricky to get used to. I think I eventually got the hang of it.
Yeah, see, different games, very similar names. Because this one is just the Old Republic.
Yeah, in many ways
The console ones is Knights of the Old Republic.
Ones, in many regards, tend to be a far-off sequel to Knights of the Old Republic. There are many connections. I mean, obviously, because they're both Star Wars, but there are many events that directly allude to events seen in Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, that's pretty much confirmed that this game isn't actually canon for the official Star Wars universe. But what even is the official Star Wars universe anymore?
The RPG Star Wars Zero,
What the fuck are you doing, sir? I've not heard of it yet.
Yeah, is that the squad-based one, or is that something else?
Why the fuck do they need a big-ass box like that if they're going to basically put everything in the very bottom of it? Huh? Okay. Alright, I get to go back to the ship now. Do we want to actually do the carbon gallery, or do we want to abandon that quest and just get out of here?
Let's do the carbon gallery, just get it done.
Okay. That is what's left.
I'm
sorry, I do not believe that Disney is entirely canon. What the fuck they did with Rey? No.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Star Wars Zero. I have to look into that.
As we go, as we go. It is not canon because even the author of the original Star Wars looked at them and went, "This is not canon to me. I don't know what the fuck what the fuck this is, but it's not Star Wars."
Even
I'm sorry, even though the franchise has been sold to Disney, does not mean that it's canon, and
yeah, but
they
even
just
even
made
you
an
said
alternate universe within the multiverse of Star Wars, because that's basically the answer now.
yeah, but even you said that just because Lucas said something doesn't mean it's superior. I mean, when
Yeah, but it's
Disney
like
was
that. There's some Disney produced stuff that's good, and then there's some of it that's just really, really bad. Like their production of the episodic, like seasonal episodics. Those ones are really good. Like The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan. All of those have been really good.
So we're going to
It's when they try to make it a movie, make solid movies for the Star Wars series, that they've just been falling flat on their face.
So we're going to the resettlement camps.
I didn't even look at what I clicked. I clicked on the green one.
Okay, well, yes, the resettlement camps then.
Yeah, it's a. You told me you wanted to do Carbon Gallery, so I clicked on the green one. So I didn't even look at what it was called. I'm sorry. So I guess I should have clarified. I do not view the later trilogy as canon for the actual Star Wars series. The movies that deal with fucking Rey and Kylo Ren, bullshit. That can be its own little separate multiverse of, yeah, that happened, but it's its own alternate universe of Star Wars. Not my Star Wars. Basically. Yeah, Rey had potential until they Mary sued her. It's like she had potential of being really good and really unique. But they Mary sued the bitch. And that just ruined it. Ruined that whole trilogy. Because not only did they fuck up Rey, they also went and turned Luke from how he finished his character arc from 4, 5, and 6, and basically it made him. Kylo was also a whiny bitch, you know, just like Darth Vader, except he was a different kind of whiny bitch. He was the
wait, where are you?
Traumatized. I'm pretty much right behind you.
Okay, so
I'm so traumatized. I saw my uncle standing over me with a lightsaber and looked like he was gonna kill me. It's like, no. Like, I saw my uncle standing over me with the lit lightsaber looking like he was gonna kill me, so I killed everyone in the temple. It's like, no, that's not how that. Design-wise, yes, decent. Actual character-wise, whiny bitch. Whiny bitch with even less depth than what Darth Vader had. I'm not. I don't think there's a way to get in there from over here.
Oh, okay. So.
Like, I think we need to
this way.
skirt over here a little bit. Yeah. Like, can we get up here?
Wait. Hide easily.
Oh, this one is we have to basically go in from that little pathway.
Where?
Go over here? Nope. Alright. Across the way we go.
Well,
Let me get
oopsies. I fell down.
Well, we needed to fall down anyway. Cool. Oh, you fell down into a battle.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, that's Jacob. That's Jacob Skywalker, because that's not fucking Luke. They destroyed all of the fucking character development that he'd gotten during the previous movies. Which is why I look at those movies and go, that's not canon Star Wars. It can't be.
I don't think it's so much as undid the character film. It just didn't make Luke perfect. Like, he learned his lesson and he always remembered. But no, he's still susceptible to make the same mistakes he made in the past. He just forgot about the lessons and slipped up.
No, but it's also Luke as a character was all about hope. And hoping that, it could be better. I wasn't always stuck in the darkness. It was his hope that saved the Anakin. For all that Anakin probably should not have been saved.
Well, the thing is, that's a scene that's very misinterpreted. The thing about Luke actually trying to kill Ben was from his perspective, but then Luke reveals what actually happened was he thought about for a brief moment, but then realized, wait, no, this is wrong. But unfortunately, Ben didn't realize it and just saw his uncle trying to kill him.
That's still the fact that he stood over him with the lightsaber lit like that is so far outside of what Luke's actual character was about that it's that's not Star Wars. It can be an alternate universe of Star Wars, but it's not the same Luke that finished as Palpatine and saved his dad from his own Vader's own darkness. No. The fucking seriously? Why do you get a fly, sir?
Maybe this will. Yeah, using a force push fixed him.
Okay, yeah. We need to skirt around here. We're still in battle, though. What the fuck are we in battle with? Something within the tree, apparently.
Weird.
Alright. We're gonna kinda...
Well, I just said he wasn't going to. He briefly thought about it, but then realized it would have been a mistake.
And honestly, the fact that Disney had Luke first think of murder as the answer is just also not really Luke's character. Luke tried so hard to not kill anyone.
Well, he did the same with Darth Vader. He was almost going to kill Vader, but then realized, wait, no, this isn't the Jedi way. And you could argue that's the same thing happening when Ben is just undoing the character development, but I could argue he's just human after all. He can make the same mistakes.
Yeah. I think I'll just leave it as I don't like it. I don't view it as canon, and that's okay. That is a personal difference. Okay, we need to go up in here.
Okay, yep, this is looking like the right way.
Zenger? No. I don't really look all that close, watch YouTube all that much anymore. Like, the most I do with YouTube is shorts. A lot of shorts. And those are mostly the, oh, I'm doom scrolling. I'm not really paying attention to it. I'm just kind of existing with this noise. I don't actually watch a lot of stuff anymore. Explosions! That aren't actually explosions, but just pew 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 pew! Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. It's already... It was fun. Pew pew. Look at that. Are you actually trying to shoot us, or are you... Fucking, I can't tell, so I guess you're going to die anyway.
Yep, sounds good.
Did you just time check yourself, there, ninja?
I should get some sleep. Yeah, probably should. Rest well, and thanks for popping in.
I appreciate it. It's like, it's technically a lot later for me than what I'm saying, but I've not switched over all my clocks from Pacific to Central.
Yeah. Yeah, shouldn't most online devices be automatic?
For whatever reason, all my computers did not switch on their own. My phone did. Everything else did not. So it's like, all of my computers still Pacific. So it's still saying it's 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock on all of my devices. Dude. You. I went to go use my area effect skill, and that robot just zapped me and said no. I'm so upset about that. What the fuck? Oh my lord. Group phase, here we go. Where do we need to go? Pretty much off to the side over here.
Head trail, no trail, right? See you soon!
Yes. You go have a good night. Thank you for the Star Wars chit-chat. Pew, pew. Here we go. Clear the carbon gallery.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Pew 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 pew. Use the control console. Where is the control console?
Hold the marker. Yep.
Oh, so we did wind up needing to go over there. Okay. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, that poor little droid sounded so sad. Right, I'm going. There we go. One grid. I vote 2.
I vote 1.
Psychopaths should keep the Republic awake at night.
So I got light points, you got dark points. I get the feeling that we're supposed to be... Oh, there we go.
I hope you're proud. Your time on Bel Savis is up.
You have anything to back that up?
Listen close. I've been serving reality to slime like you for near 20 years. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
You cannot scare me.
You'll learn. They all do.
Ew. Ew. Alright, but now we return to this Lord guy that we got the quest from. Do we actually want to fight our way out, or do we want to try and...
Find a way out.
Yeah, because I know that we should be getting pretty close to time.
Not really.
Oh?
Still about 15 minutes. It shouldn't take that long to get back to him, right?
Oh,
if we do
God.
fight through.
Engaging the enemy.
Okay.
Waiting your next order.
Wait, where'd you go? Oh.
Hi.
Hold up. Hi.
Okay, now it actually gives me the option to medical probe here.
I'm reviving you.
Okay. That is it. I did not realize that you went to kill that guy that I skirted around. Ah! Get the kill. There we go. Let me get up. Lag is certainly acting up here today for you. So we get to go basically back to the starting area. Nice, I'm pretty sure that's the starting area. Yeah. Mm. Ah. And up we go. Up we go. Admittedly, though, I do love the fact that their answer to no doors is just wibble wobble hallway.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners. We released the psychopaths. They'll show those rioters how to really fight.
The convicts were violent before. With psychopaths at the helm, there's no telling what crimes they'll commit. Ruger will not be pleased.
Never met anybody who's blaster-proof.
Still, you shouldn't ignore him. Ruger's tamed the most violent, overcrowded prisons in the galaxy, and it's time we end his career.
I still love this man's coal eyeliner.
Force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
I can get you your key. And the hand holding it.
I almost pity the poor Deveronian, but you should know, Golan is not your average prisoner.
He knows the key is valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent.
The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Belsavis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Ruger's guard station.
I have a way with people.
You can try talking to him, but he's more the rip-your-arms-off type. Be ready when you approach. Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Ruger will change the lock frequency on the security fields.
Okay. Alright. Next quest. In the line of quests. Is we gotta come down here. Do the speeder.
Displaying all authorized.
Wait, no. Wait, what?
I think if we went to resettlement camp, it'd be slightly closer.
Travel route is confirmed.
Yeah, it'd be slightly closer if we went to the resettlement camp first.
It's not even giving me where to go for that.
Huh. Well, if I'm going to the resettlement camp, we'll have to go do some backtracking, but it'll cut some time.
It's like, yeah, no, I'm not getting any kind of any indication on where to go for that quest.
Okay, so it's just a bit to the east and a bit south.
Hang on. Sorry. It's like I have no indicator for where I'm going. Oh, wait. Oh, now it's giving me an indicator. What the heck, man? Stick around in his supplies. Oh,
Hello.
there's the guy. I don't like this. I don't like this allied Betty. Like, no. As soon as I'm done with his Slayer deed, he's gonna go away.
Hey, not the key.
Contact from a nearby console.
Okay, so where we just came from.
Okay.
That wasn't anywhere near as hard as it was made out to be. Here it is.
This one way over here. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm starting the conversation.
It's done. I have the key to the security fields.
We must strike quickly, before word of Golan's death spreads. Ruger is finally vulnerable. If you're ready, we can end his campaign and secure this landing zone for good.
Tell me where this lawman is, and our problems are over.
Ruger and his men are in the guard station. He believes it's more secure than the main intake building. Use the security key to drop their shields. My teams will cut off Ruger's backup. No one gets in, no one gets out. We'll give you time to work. Just make sure Ruger doesn't escape.
I've been waiting to get my hands on Ellis Ruger.
His men know what to do in battle. Any shock we cause will wear off quickly. This is his stronghold. Bring everything you have, and every ally you trust. We will get no second chance.
Okay. Simple enough tasks. Let's see if I can get this all done today, I guess. All right.
Yep.
Beep 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 beep. I'm here. I'm behind you. Hello. Here we go. Ew. Ew. Oh, it's a cute. To deactivate a security field, which has.
Ah, the console's right there.
For once, it's the side halls are fake. Like, that's unusual. Do not appreciate being electrocuted like so. I apparently just immediately started the next battle. Out there. Oh, these guys are like clone troopers style helmets. Alright, we gotta... Oh! Come over here to talk to him.
Oh, hello.
Marshal Ruger!
Well, now, there's two ways you lot can leave. In cuffs or on gurneys.
I'm walking away from this. You won't be so lucky.
Feet first it is.
Here we go.
All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
Make your peace. It is over.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
I don't really want to save him.
You're going to need a new peacekeeper.
Wait! We can negotiate this. I've seen you on our cameras. You're with the Imperials. What do you want?
Ooh, credits is tempting. But no.
My desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster!
Did you even use
this Ruger? She was the last hope for law and order on Balsavis. I won't forget this. Warden Grawl out.
Why did he have to... He signed off and everything. Wow. Okay, now we can kill this guy on our way out. Taking rifle through his pockets. And we will go up. We'll talk to the guy. And then... And then we kind of have to go around and around to get down. Beep, 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 beep. No, fine. There we go. We can just slide through here with barely anything being noticed, right? Yeah. They barely noticed us. We didn't do anything. Beep, 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 yo, 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 beep, beep, yo. Yo, yo, beep, 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 yo, 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 beep, 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 yo. Go. And then we'll be ready to go hop on our ships.
I'll just end by talking to the Lord guy.
Yeah. But I'd say when we come back to Star Wars, we'll be able to just hop on our ships and go.
Yep.
And yep. Hello! Like, for once, handsome Lord Sith.
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Ruger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
Ruger's dead. I saved my excitement for payday.
You have more than earned it. With Ruger gone, no one can threaten our landing zone. Not even the incompetent warden. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medishers. Come in, Lord Medishers.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Ruger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
Really?
I've defeated Ruger. The Republic's dealing with the riot. What's left?
The Republic may be the least of our worries in this prison.
Lord Medishers is right. That's why he'll defend the landing zone against further Republic interference. You will perform the rendezvous.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp.
Wait, you're adding more stuff on our... Aww.
Well, and it's here anyway.
Valid. Okay.
Nice. Are you still gonna be streaming, or you gonna
Yep. I'm supposed to have playtime with Rhett next.
Alright then, I'll redirect you.
Yeah. And I am gonna go ahead and take a break as well.
Well, thanks for playtime, someone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. See you all later. Bye!
Thank you. We'll see you next week, love.
Yep. See ya. Bye.